When you think of a steaming hot drink in France, you probably think first of coffee. Cafe and cafes are everywhere here, but today we're going to focus on another steaming hot drink, a bit less associated with France, tea. For that, I am joined on the set by Erika Le Noan, the CEO of French tea maker Dammann Frères. Hello, Erika. Welcome.
Hello.
So we often think of tea of perhaps being more of a British thing, but what's the history of tea in France? So who were the first tea drinkers here?
Oh, well, the tea in France exists since the 17th century. So actually, it's an old story. For instance, Dammann Frères, we are 200 years old. So we were founded in 1825. So it's already a long story. And we see that the trend of tea is really, really growing a lot. Tea and herbal teas also. Both categories.
Indeed. And is there anything unique about French tea or the way French people drink tea here?
Well, we drink mostly hot teas, and we are trying to push iced teas also, because I think it's important also as a fresh beverage during summertime. But yes, we have probably a French touch. What I mean by that is that we offer flavored teas. And so it's very specific from France. We were, as a company, one of the first flavoring our teas with bergamot or with rhubarb or with, all kind of essential oils, natural flavors. And indeed, we have a flavorist in our company especially working on this category of teas.
That must be a fun job.
Yes, absolutely.
So you mentioned Dammann Frères started in the 1800s. Give us the quick version of the history of the company through the years.
Yes, of course. So it's a company. It's a family company. It's an historical company, and so it was born in 1825, and we started with one family, the Dammann family, and that's why we are Dammann Frères, the Dammann Frères company, the Dammann brothers, even though there was a sister also. I discovered it reading the history of the company. And then nowadays we are also belonging to another family. We have an Italian shareholders and French shareholders. And so we are around 200 employees, and we have a brand new factory here in Dreux, just near Paris.
And it's fully sustainable, this factory?
It's fully sustainable because since 2023, Dammann Frères became a mission-driven company. So we are very much engaged in sustainability, and we have an audit from the government. So it's really an official certification and not a private one. So yes, we are sustainable, and our factory has photovoltaic panels, for instance. We are taking care of the biodiversity. We are taking care of the quality of life at work. So we do everything we can in order to improve ourselves year after year.
So Dammann Frères makes its tea in France. Talk
Yes.
us through the process of going from tea leaves to tea in your cup.
So one of the specific things is that we source ourselves. We have experts in the company, one expert for Japan, China, for instance, another expert for India, for South Africa. We have an expert for North of Africa with all the herbal teas. So we go directly to the producing countries, we select our leaves, and then we, if we like them, when we test them, we analyze them, then we import them, we reanalyze them, and then we do everything in France. The blending, the testing, the packaging, and then we resell all over the world.
All right, so just a few quick questions for you about making the perfect cup of tea. Is there a secret to making the perfect cup of tea?
Well, first of all, I will not give you an advice, because if you like it with sugar, with milk, you can do everything you want if you like it that way. But yes, there is 3 very important rules to follow. First of all, the quantity. 2 grams of tea is just enough for 1 cup of tea.
What's that, a teaspoon?
Yeah, it's exactly a teaspoon, yes. Then you have to take care of the temperature, the water temperature, because you have white teas and green teas that are very delicate. So the temperature has to be between 70, 75 degrees. And it will be different with oolongs or with black teas. So you have to check on your box, on the packaging, and follow the instructions. That's really very important. And then it's the time of infusion. That's the third rule to respect. And here again, it's complex. It depends on the tea. So for just to give you an example, Japanese tea, it's 2 minutes maximum. So yes, it's very important to ensure a perfect cup of tea.
And milk or no milk?
It's up to you. I mean, it's up to you. Right now, I'm drinking a chai tea. It's a tea with a lot of spices, and I add some milk. So, it depends on the weather, the climate, the way you feel. It's
one interesting thing about France is we talk about théine, which is caffeine in tea, whereas in English we don't really have this distinction. Just very briefly, is the caffeine in tea very different from the caffeine in coffee?
It's exactly the same.
So why théine? It's
I
interesting.
don't know. I have no idea, but it's the same molecule, so it shouldn't be a distinction.
The French want to be unique and different, just like
As
your
usual.
tea. Just like your tea from Dammann Frères. Thank you so
Exactly.
much, Erika, for coming in and telling us all about your teas at Dammann Frères.
You're welcome.
That wraps it up for this Entre Nous. Thank you so much for watching. Don't forget, you can always check out our website for more on France24.com.